Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers, with Quality Crafts
and Hubby.
So we promised you that my husband would be on the video with me, and we're gonna do a card together today, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, then give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and leave us some comments, and then maybe we can encourage Hubby to be on another video. The supplies that you're gonna need to make this card would be a brayer or some way to transfer your ink onto some kind of a embossing folder, whatever one you want to use, a black ink for your sentiment, so this is the stamp that we're going to use today, a trimmer, a pair of scissors, any kind of a flower punch, or maybe some flowers you already have, and then your scoreboard. So let's get started. Okay, first step is that we're going to cut our card base. Put your paper in at 4 1/4 and cut it straight down so that you've got 2 card bases that look like this, which is an A2 size card. And you can make 2 of them at a time if you want. And then you're going to go ahead and fold that card in half. Go ahead. Just like Chuck did there, I'll give him the bone folder so that he can crease that, and you just go like this, straight across. Okay? And then we're going to cut off the piece that makes the card look like this. So we're just going to make this about 2 inches wide. So we're going to set this in here, and we're going to go to the 2-inch mark, and we're going to mark that down just to the base of the card. Yep, stop halfway through. That's the mark that we're going to use to do our cutting. So we're going to go ahead and cut that right up to the fold of the card. And then we want to cut off the larger piece of the 2. So now we've got a card base that looks like this, that's got a 2-inch flap on the bottom. Okay, this piece that you cut off from the top, we want to use as the piece that's going to go on the top of here. So we're going to cut that down to 1 1/2 by 5 1/4. Take her away, Chuck. So we want to slide our paper into 1 1/2. And cut that. Alrighty. And then we're going to open up the arm here so that we can get our 5 1/4. And we're going to line that up to 5 1/4. There's our 5 mark, and there's a quarter. And we're going to cut that little piece off. Perfect. That is now going to be the piece that fits right on that base part there. And we're going to give that some color. Okay, like we're going to use the Ink Essential tool to put some ink on there, and we're just going to rub it on this extra piece and give it some color. If you think my hubby's doing a great job, give us a thumbs up. Good job, baby. Okay, the next step we're going to do is we're going to cut out the flowers that we'll be using. We're using this punch today, and we're going to do 3 of them. If you've got a smaller flower punch, you can go ahead and do that while I'm talking. If you've got another flower punch that's smaller, you might be able to fit 4 or 5 flowers across your card. These are quite big, so we're just doing 3. That's good. Okay, and to add color and dimension to these, we're going to run it through the Cuttlebug, but before we do that, we're going to add some ink to that. So this is where your brayer comes in. You're going to run the brayer over the ink. Let's get that in so that we can see what we're doing here. And ink up one side of your folder. This side. Yeah, that's right. You can ink it up. Put more ink on there. The more ink you put on, the darker the color is going to be, so it's just up to you how much ink you want. That looks good. There's a baby wipe right there. We're just going to clean up the ink that we got on the table here. Perfect. And then we're going to set these in the Cuttlebug randomly to hopefully get some ink on every flower that we have. There we go. And we're going to close that. And we're going to run that through the Cuttlebug. Okay, and Chuck ran that through the Cuttlebug, so we're going to open this up and see what we got. And we've got some beautiful color on the inside of those flowers. That looks totally cool. Look at that. Beautiful. And that's going to match the panel that we just did to put on this side. And Chuck's just using a baby wipe to wipe off that embossing folder that we just used. The panel's going to go here and the flowers are going to go on top just like this. And now because we use the same ink, it all matches. Okay, so we're going to commit to that and we're going to put some glue on there and put her down. We've got a few more finishing touches for our card, so Chuck's going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment on the top. And we're using StazOn black ink, and you can use whatever color you want. It doesn't have to be StazOn. Perfect. And then we want a little bit of fun added to the flowers, so we're going to go ahead and punch out 3 of these little circles and blitz it up a bit. Yeah, look on the other side, Chuck. Make sure you're getting the whole circle. There you go. Perfect. 2 more. Okay, we're going to glue those to the center of the flowers, and then we're going to add some stickles. If you guys think my husband's doing a good job with this card, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the description below. Maybe we can encourage him to be in more videos. He's always this quiet at home, too. Okay, do you want to do the stickles?
Just what, rubbing?
Yep. Just take the cap off and just enough to cover the white spots. Try not to get it on the flowers. And we'll have to let that dry. See how pretty that looks? And then this flap will open up and you'll be able to write your sentiment in the bottom of the card, or maybe even some more over here. It's a super cute card. So here's the super cute card that we created today. It was so awesome having Chuck here helping me, but at the same time it was a little awkward too. So I hope that it turned out really well and that you enjoyed it. And Chuck's got something to say about his sister Heidi Evers.
So the deal was, if we generated enough votes in the challenge 3, I would partake in the video. That would be at a future date, which was today. So now she's in challenge 4, and now she's behind by 20. So we need some more votes for this challenge. And I could probably be persuaded to join her again at a future time.
Yay! So please go and check out the description box below. Will have the link directly to it. There's no sign-ups, nothing that you have to enter or anything. You just click on the link and you click on Heidi Evers and you click on vote. That's it. It's super simple. Share the video or share my post on Facebook so that we can get more. Ask like one friend. You can vote on every device you own, so iPods, iPads, tablets, regular PCs, Macs, whatever you have, you can vote once on each device, and ask one other friend to vote with you. That would be so cool. So thank you so much. I had a lot of fun having Chuck here today. I hope that we can get him to get on more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.